What up, though, y'all? I just saw something I thought I'd never see. And you guessed it. You guessed it. Lord Jamar has went back on Vlad TV. I don't know why. I haven't seen a clip. I don't know what the episode is about. But it's something I didn't plan on seeing. And some of y'all may know, some of y'all may not know. Me and Lord Jamar is cool. He's a good dude as far as I know. But, I don't know him like that. But my interactions with him has been very decent. With that being said, this is also something that I didn't plan on seeing at all. I never believed this would have happened, but let's check it out.
Corny. You're corny, and we not with you. Because right now, it's all about us as black people staying on code.
But Lord Jamar was upset that Vlad TV.
That's the funny thing, because it's like, what is on code? To me, on code would have to be what was good for all of us. So for us to stay on code, that means what we all may need to do may not be what's good for you. It may not be what's good for me, but it's what's good for us.
He misrepresented what Minister Farrakhan said and refused to apologize to Minister Farrakhan. Now, Lord Jamar is a 5%er, so it's very understandable why he was riding for Minister Farrakhan as hard as he rode for him. Godfrey is pro-black, but I don't think Godfrey is a 5%er or Muslim. So Godfrey was kind of roped into it. Lord Jamar would even admit that Godfrey wanted to take a break or a brief hiatus to, send Vlad a message, but he didn't want to leave the platform completely. Lord Jamar said he forced Godfrey to leave with him. So this was all Lord Jamar's idea.
I wouldn't say, well, maybe it was all his idea. Well, no, because Godfrey wanted to make a point as well. We can't just keep making Godfrey look like he's a go along, get along guy. Not to mention, this guy could fight. People make Godfrey look all kind of ways like he can't defend himself. That's crazy. Shout out to him. But we can't just give Lord Jamar all the credit for that.
Roped a lot of people in with him. He blackballed a lot of people, made sure they don't come to Vlad TV. People whose livelihood was dependent on Vlad TV. People who looked at Vlad TV as a vehicle to promote their comedy show or their YouTube channel or other things they had going on. Lord Jamar took that away from a lot of people.
No, he didn't. It was only the people that stopped going on there was people that was already leery of going on there anyway. And then after that, then Vlad get the Gangster Williams and the Charleston Whites, and he kept Boosie. And then the Gilbert Arenas helped him out throughout that time. Lunel helped him out throughout that time. It was a whole bunch of people who messed with Vlad because they messed with Vlad that kept that channel going, which is why it is where it is now. So, but Lord Jamar did lay the foundational bricks for the channel. So it was kind of messed up to watch them split anyway. And it was also messed up to find out Lord Jamar was never getting paid for none of those videos he had, because make it clear, Vlad was interviewing a lot of people, but it was just the shit that Lord Jamar and every now and again Charlemagne was going on there saying that really put the channel on the map.
And he did so under the guise of this is for black people.
What's good, Lord?
What's happening, Panda?
It's all good, bro. Just want to give you a shout out, man. The way you've been doing all these lives and stuff like that. I'm always tapped in, watching you do your thing.
I see you in here. I'll be shouting you out when I see you in the chat. I appreciate you.
Yeah, man. I wanted to ask you, though, before you get into the Kanye stuff, what did you think about when they finally got Vlad to address you the other day?
I mean, I don't think it was much of an addressing or whatever, but listen, what's he supposed to say? You know what I mean? Like what's he supposed to say? Like, I wouldn't be, he's right. I wouldn't run up on him and all that type of, it's not that serious where I want to fight him and all this type of. So he's right. There's nothing to worry about as far as that is concerned. You know what I mean? We just standing on FBA business. That's all. You know what I mean?
But would you have a conversation with him in person, though?
Would I have a conversation with him in person? Maybe. Yeah, maybe. It depends. You know what I mean? Like, I don't hate dude. It's just he's, would I rock with him the way I rocked with him before? No. Because you know what I mean? You showed your true colors. You know what I mean? But it's not like, I have a phobia of him or some shit where I can't talk to him, but I'm not supporting his platform like that. And I'm not, I'm not gonna be fooled into thinking that we cool like that. He's about him, you know what I mean? And I'm about me.
So we would never.
Well, you can't be mad at him if he made a selfish decision. But then again, I can't prejudge because, like I said, that is my man's, and I ain't seen the interview yet. And I know a lot of y'all don't know what it's like to be cool with somebody or to actually be a friend or whatever. But what a friend does is he says his disagreements and how he feels for what a friend may have done for them to exchange between just each other. He don't just blurt all that shit out on the internet.
Never see a day when we see Lord Jamar back with Vlad on this platform.
No.
Even if he came out and apologized for everything and was like,
it's too late for that. It's too late. Yeah, it's too late for
that. That's what make this kind of. I gotta be honest though. That's because it's all public, so I gotta be honest. But that's what makes it hard. He stood on business pretty hard. Let's see what Godfrey had to say about all of this. You know what I'm saying? Let's see.
I don't have no beef with him. I don't have a beef with Vlad at all. I'm just not going back to the show because, what he did was wrong. Culturally, it was just off. It wasn't cool. So I'm not going back. No, I don't have a beef with Vlad at all, but I'm not going back though. That would be foolish. That would just be foolish. It just goes against, just too many sellouts out here. It's just too much. We got to be able to stand on principle sometimes. That's what I say. You know what I mean? Lord Jamar is going back to Vlad. He took a photo with him the other day. Yes. And it was me and Lord Jamar that called Vlad that we were leaving his show and is going back to him. He went back yesterday, I think. Because Lord Jamar is mad that I don't believe that the earth is flat, which is insane. Which it doesn't, and I don't have a beef with Lord Jamar either. He has a problem with me because I don't believe the earth is flat. All right. Man, Richard is crazy. I'm just waiting to hear Lord Jamar's excuse when he gets back on there. That's what I want.
I want to hear what he got to say when he get on there too. I ain't gonna just refer to it as an excuse, but quite frankly, this is some malarkey to me. I don't think Lord Jamar had a reason or a need to go back on there. His own personal channel is doing pretty good. So I don't know. Vlad had to apologize, or maybe Vlad gave, you know what? If Vlad gave him his proper piece for what he put into that channel on top of a proper apology for Farrakhan, then I get it. If they was just cool in the background, like how Willie D stayed cool with Vlad, but he ain't been back on the channel, that's respectable. But then again, you can't judge how a man do what he got to do.
Just because I don't believe that the earth is flat. First of all,
if you would have asked 9 out of 10 people, they would have said Godfrey would be the one to go back first. Lord Jamar was even telling his audience that Godfrey was about to sell out and go back on Vlad TV. So if Lord Jamar viewed Godfrey going back on Vlad TV as selling out, then wouldn't Lord Jamar consider himself a disgusting sellout? Now, the comment section, though, is even worse. The fans are really going in on Lord Jamar, and they believe he's doing this because he's going broke. One user says he got to take the Lord off his name. He's just regular Jamar now. Another user says fraud Jamar turned out to be hip-hop's biggest clout chaser and low-key Karen. The Karen part is heavy, bruh, because whenever Lord Jamar has a problem with you, he always try to radicalize and galvanize a particular.
All right, now that's where we get it. And Flacco's a funny dude. You know what I'm saying? Some of that all ain't funny because he ain't black. But he's a funny dude. With that being said, when you got stuff going on like this and you call on the public to support you and you change mid-stride, midstream after you done made progress, that's going to upset anybody. that's gonna make a lot of stuff look weird. I gotta be honest with you, it's looking real weird to me right now. You know what I'm saying? And then I can understand somebody like me. I only got 10,000 subscribers on my biggest page. Me going on Vlad would change my situation totally. It's not gonna make that much a difference in Lord Jamar's life. So it gotta be worth something more than money. With that being said, I'm gonna tune in and see what's going on. I'm gonna reserve my opinion till I tune in and see what the interview about until I holler at him. I ain't hollered at him because I just not saw this and it's like 1 a.m. So like I'm gonna holler at him, see what he say. And then I'm gonna check the interview out. And then I give y'all my opinion. We out.